Hey, my name's Hippie Mike. I started skateboarding back in 1986 when I was about 7 years old. Moved to British Columbia from Ontario in 1998 and really found what the skateboard scene was all about out here. One of the biggest things and best things that I discovered was the Bowl series. The Bowl series to me is where everybody of all ages gets together and just skates. It's a competition, but people don't really care who wins. They're just there to have fun together. And it's the same guys, the same girls every year at the same parks on the same dates pretty much, and it's just like a big family reunion. And at those contests, there's nothing better than getting out there in front of the crowd and just getting everybody pumped up. That's what we're there for, in my opinion, is to just have a good time and make sure everyone that's there is having a good time and enjoying the day.
Not them, please sit down. Fierce generation! Alright. Hello, Purple Pants! Oh, that's right, respect. Let Eve set it up. Eve, Fever. Yeah! Hippie Mike, go for a little speed line with Alan. Stop the pushing. Oh, here we go. Oh, little front side. Slider. Purple Pants dropping in. Nice. Black side only. Front bone. Giver's coming in hot. Yeah, Purple Pants.
I forgot how to do this.
Purple Pants. Alan said it. Give her going for it. Hip hop action providing. Yeah.
So I had 2 separate knee surgeries in just over 2 years. First one was just a scope and a scrape. Go in there, get all the nasty stuff out that was, in the way, and solder some stuff together to keep my knee from falling apart every 10 minutes from not having an ACL for so long. The second surgery was a little more painful, and that one they had to break my tibia bone and straighten it, reinforce it with metal into the position they wanted it, and leave it like that for the new bone to grow into the hole, and then put in a new ACL. So I had that done in June of 2017 and wasn't allowed to do any sport activity until June of 2018. So of course I started skateboarding again in June of 2018, and on Go Skateboard Day downtown Vancouver I fell on this elbow and got a cast on this wrist. One of my biggest goals during my recovery was to try and be the king of the bowls in the year 2018, especially because it was my 40th year on Earth. So it was a big way to get me to really try my hardest to get good at skateboarding again and feel comfortable with my body and my confidence level and all that sort of stuff. To go to those bowls that I've been going in the same contest for 15 years at, I know what I can and can't do on a regular basis, so I figured, well, this will be a good way to test myself and see how well I can perform.
Beef Beaver and Hippie Mike charging down. Yes. Let her rip, kids. Here comes Hanley. Ugly Hanley, they call him.
Mike.
Welcome back on the board, brother. Hippie Mike, charge it down.
When you're down and out after a surgery, especially, and a major surgery, I should say, you know, you gotta go out there and just find yourself again. I had to figure out how my new leg worked. It shifted the entire stance of my body, my balance, everything. I was taller on that side all of a sudden, right? So I had to go out there with the confidence to believe in myself in the first place, and that's really difficult. I mean, not only have I been through 30 some odd years of skateboarding and learned so many tricks, but I've also been hurt multiple times. So to believe that I can try stuff and do stuff and go for stuff and not hurt myself, impossible. So you have to go out there knowing certain things you don't want to try yet. You know, and that's why I chose the bowl series to be like my road to recovery, because not only do I love those bowls, but you can just cruise in them. You don't have to leave the ground. You don't have to do tricks. You don't have to perform at your highest level. You just got to go fast. You just got to rip lines. You just got to have fun.
Alright, I guess we do. Stevie, you got bumped. You're in a different heat now. Save her for him. We'll make it work. Yeah, Owen. Frontside forward slide. Hippie Mike all over the top. Hip E's dropping in. Oh, little front slide. Laying it back. Indy. The frontside into the ball. Yeah, carving it down there. Hippie Mike pushing hard. Yeah, carving around that kick up to the top. Goal with the ball here.
There's not much worse than not being able to walk, and I always think of, there's a lot of guys out there I know that have lost the ability to walk forever. And I always feel like terrible for those people because they never had the chance to recover. They were always just told they couldn't. And I've been very lucky, you know, I've dislocated my knee 5 different times. I've had no ACL for many years until this surgery. You know, my leg was completely warped. But all in all, I knew that I'd be able to walk again, and I knew I'd be able to skate again. That helped me to recover. That helped me to try and be who I am again. And you know, the people around you support you as well. And it takes a lot to come back, you know. Takes a lot. You got to believe in yourself, and I'd just like to thank everyone that out there that believes in me and help me to believe in myself. So thanks.
Standing at the gate. But yeah, I want my analyze. Mike's cruising the park, grabbing a couple of grams, and acting with the deep end. Murderer, put this on your shoulder. Kill like today, you cannot kill like tomorrow. Murderer, inside must be carving it. Oh, those that feel to take the life of another. And into the middle section. Murderer, put it on your shoulder. Kill it today, you cannot kill like tomorrow. Murder, your inside must be iron. Oh, those that feel to take the life 5 seconds, Mike.
One of my favorite people to watch at the Bowl Series back then and still today is Eve Fever. And Eve Fever, I swear, is even better now than he was back then. This guy is in his mid-40s, and he's competing against the youngest kids there every single contest, in the finals. He's unstoppable. To me, if there was ever to be a second king, where you could win it twice, it'd be E Fever. He probably has the most placings in existence, because he always goes to every single contest, and always does his best, no matter what. And that is the inspiration that I need when I go out there. I look at kids like Andy, who just land everything, and then I look at Eve, who has to land it, or he's not going to be able to walk tomorrow. That's inspiration. That's skateboarding. That's Bowl Series.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it up for these guys. There will be a gotta get going. All right, thank you, Alan, Hippie, Purple Pants Giver, and Eve.
That day, I went out there with everything I had. That was probably the best I skated all year, was at White Rock Bowl Series this year. And I had a great time in front of the local crowd. And Andy was there. Me, Andy, and Riley got to skate together, and that was like an awesome run, because it was just the three of us. And I taught both those kids how to skate that bowl. I taught them so much about skateboarding, and I love watching them. So it was an awesome day at White Rock, but I did go home knowing that I probably wasn't going to be the king of the bowls. But that didn't stop me from continuing to try my hardest at the next stops.
This is gonna be good. Hippie Mike, Riley, and Andy. Showing you the proper speed line here in White Rock. Hippie Mike taught Andy how to skate this bowl when he was a little one, and now he's just a little bit bigger. Yeah, Mike. Nice. Get it? Yeah, Andy. Riley ollie it into the shallow. Tail slide. Gets it. Sticking huge boneless. Mike charging in, building up speed.
There's not much of a better feeling in this world than speed lines and gravitrons. I mean, like I said, you don't have to do tricks to ride these bowls. You just got to go fast. You just got to charge, get in there, anywhere in the bowl and out of the bowl. That's what it's all about. There's nothing else like it. Big thanks to everyone who's been involved in the Bowl Series. John Raimondo for starting it. Cuz, Seb, you guys were the best on the mic ever. So funny. Renee for taking over the mic. Jeff Cole, Mike Strato, Dennis Regan, and anyone else that's put in time and effort to the Bowl Series. You guys are awesome. Thanks for making something so amazing for so many people to enjoy for so many years. 2019 is the 25th year of Bowl Series. Do not miss it.